Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Felix the tutor. Remember, if you're still new to this channel, like, subscribe, share, comment, let's interact. So today we're going to be talking about the second learning unit, which is for financial accounting for principles for law practitioners. So there's something that they mentioned here, that they talked about here, it is very interesting, and we work together, we work with it. And as I say, I cannot put parts of the study guide up here because it is property of UNISA. In order for you to get a study guide, please do join Telegram groups, and you find the material they've provided for you. Right, so without wasting much of our time, let's get right into it. So the first thing that they talk about here is the double entry system. So if you're new to my channel, there are videos that I've done on the double entry. But before we get to the double entry, on the introduction, there's something that you really have to know. On the introduction, there's something that you really have to know. They talk about the accounting cycle, right? The accounting cycle. You have to know this cycle step by step, because if you do not know this cycle step by step, it is going to be complicated for you to understand what is happening where, or where do you put what. So you really have to know and understand the accounting cycle and understand it in depth. So the first step that you're going to come across in the accounting cycle is the transaction, right? After I get transaction, there is the source documents. From the source documents, you record your source documents in the books of prime entry. From the books of prime entry, you then post to your ledger accounts. From your ledger accounts, trial balance. From your trial balance, financial statements. So you always have to know these steps as they are given to you. You always have to know all these steps as they are given to you, because if you do not know them, a question can come and say, what is the fifth step in the accounting cycle? So it's a very important page that you have to make a note for yourself. Double entry, I would prefer that you go to my channel and you look up the videos where I was talking about the double entry system there. I had a very in-depth brief explanation for double entry, which will not really complicate anything for you. It is actually a shorter version to this, but for the purposes of here, please do read up to 6, because I'm not going to redo it again, because I already have a video on it and it's up in my channel. You can always just go and watch that and understand your double entry, what they're talking about there. Right, then they have a summary of the types of accounts. Guys, this is a very crucial page. This is a very crucial page. If it was possible to post it, I would have, but it is very crucial, especially for you guys who are really not so comfortable or who don't know much when it comes to financial accounting. You need to know the types of accounts and the impact. The impact is something else, but you need to know the types of account. What is an asset? What is a liability? What is an owner's equity? What is income? What is costs and expenses? What are your drawings? Okay, so in order for this to be simple for you, I would rather say cram this page and test yourself. Right, cram this page and test yourself, and try to rewrite all your assets, try to rewrite all your liabilities, try to rewrite all your earners equity, try to rewrite all your incomes, going on and on, because it's pointless you doing accounting and you don't know what is an asset. It's pointless to you doing accounting and you don't know what is a liability, what is an owner's equity item, what is an income, what is an expense. This is the gateway. You can't escape this part. So take your time and make sure that you understand what is being said there, and it is going to be fine. So they further go down and explain the assets and their classes, the liabilities, their classes, and everything. Really, this part you just have to study. Put your head down and just study, and make sure that by the time you're done studying it, you understand what they're talking about. I already made videos about the double entry, how it affects things on the debit side, on the credit side. So please do visit that video and watch what happens there, right? So that we don't waste too much time in me re-explaining something that is there on a separate video that you can just follow and see how things go down. So if we follow that video, you will be able to come back and do these activities that they have, because they'll be telling you, okay, bank is increasing on the debit side, how to record, and everything that is happening here. You will be able to see it and be able to do it after following that guide that I had for you. What is an asset, what is a liability, what are the transactions involved, and everything. So I'm going to go with you quickly to record keeping, right? So what is the accounting cycle? We started there. They told us what the accounting cycle was, right? Then they have an organogram which talks about your cash and what have you. Remember, what are your source documents? These are documents where they record the transaction. What is a source document? For instance, if you're going to go into a supermarket, or if you're going to go into a shop or a restaurant, right? Evidence that you've gone there is not only the food. Even if you're the receipt that you're holding can tell me that, okay, you went to KFC. Evidence of the receipt that you're holding, I can tell that, okay, you were in Woolworths. Evidence of the receipt that you're holding, I can know that you were in Edgar's. So that receipt becomes a source document. You've been to shops and you've never come across an accountant there, but you do know that the accountants are there. So how do they know, and how do they then get to know that, okay, we made so much money? At the end of the day, they then read those receipts, because they are called duplicate receipts. So those are your source documents where they record evidence of transactions, right? So you have to read, okay, what are your internal source documents? Your internal source documents, those are the documents you're going to find within the business. External source documents, those are going to be source documents outside of a business. So if someone writes to you a check, you're going to have a check inside, right? Then your cash register row for receipts, you have your duplicate sales, duplicate receipts, petty cash vouchers, duplicate bank deposits, and a whole lot of things. So all those things, they are part of your internal source documents. External source documents, those are your originals, right? Original receipt, original debit card slip, cash slips, and all of that. So you just have to understand that part about source documents. They record the evidence of transactions. You take those source documents, you then put them in your primary journals. But we're going to be talking about the journals later on in another video, I'm sure. But for now, you just have to know, okay, which is which, right? So they go on to explain to you how to record what is a good delivery note, what is an invoice, statement of account, remittance, advice, receipt. It's called, what does it look like? They even have pictures for you of what it looks like, because sometimes in your assessments, they might ask you to complete one and they'll give you an incomplete one. So you should know, okay, this is an EFT, what does it look like? And continuing on, this is a cash receipt, what does the cash receipt look like? So it's very, very good that you go through these things and see them for yourselves, because some of you haven't even came across these things in real life and how they work out. So that's really much about it, but I've already made a video regarding regarding your double entry. Please go and watch that video. It is simple. It will make your life very, very much easier at understanding this. Or you can try go on at this, but I'm not gonna do it twice, because I'm still going to tell you the same thing that I told you before. So you must go and do that part. They go on and they give you a terminology different definitions and the cheat sheet that they have there. It is a good one. Go there and you read what's going on there. But that is practically it about chapter 2. It's not so complicated, guys. It's not so complicated. Please do yourself a favor. Go and watch some of my videos that I've done. If you still have a problem, do comment in the comment section. If you still have an issue, do comment in the comment section. After you've commented in the comment section, I will respond. But remember, like, subscribe, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next learning unit.